something. 10 men, 20 men, 30 men. That boo was something. 10 men, 20 men, 30 men. Yeah, drink 'em up.
You know what it is, man. DJ Thoro, a.k.a. Thorozano, Bridge to the Streets. Right now, you're watching the hottest in the streets right here on ThisIs50.com. We're live from One World Studios. I got a special guest in the building, but before I do that, shout out to my man, Boy Wonder. You know how we do. Introduce yourself.
StupidEd boy from Little Rock, Arkansas, up-and-coming producer, extraordinaire.
All right. You know, one thing about Little Rock, and I think you're never going to live this down. They always talk about Banging in Little Rock,
yeah,
right? The
sure.
show Banging in Little Rock. Everybody remembers that show, right?
Yep.
Is it still crazy out there?
To be real with you, yeah, it's still like that, but I feel like now it's more about getting money. So
right.
It's like, it's not really like a blood crip thing. It's like more people, like more the size clicked up than anything.
Right.
But like, yeah, it's pretty much still like that, yep.
All right. Shout out to my man Joe Black too, man. All right. Joe Black. Remember that name. Joe Black. What's your at? What is it?
Millionaire Joe 718.
Millionaire Joe 718. He's a millionaire. So, ladies, if you need your rent paid, behind on bills, hit Joe Black up. All right. So listen, man. You in the city? This your first time in New York?
It's my first time in New York.
Oh,
I'm
man.
loving it though.
You're loving it, right?
Loving it though.
All right. Is Joe driving you crazy?
It's good. He's keeping me on schedule. That's what I say. Keep me on schedule.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, with that being said, you're in the city. What do we have out? What are we promoting? What's going on with you? Talk to me.
So right now, I have a single with my artist Miliani, To the Stars, that I'm finna run.
Okay.
I'm gonna run a radio play out here. I'm gonna pretty much put all the force behind that right now. So I got that. He got a tape, Return of the Trap, coming out.
Okay.
And with that being said, it's gonna be a 3-parter.
Okay.
It's gonna be 4, 4, and 4.
Right.
The first one is going to be an EP of 4. The second one's going to be an EP of 4.
Okay.
I lied, the last one is going to be 8.
Right.
It's going to be 8, 16 for a slab. And
Okay.
that's his, like, his concept.
Right. So you're basically here to promote your label and the artist.
Yep.
Minus the artist.
Minus the artist.
Where's the artist? Because a lot of people are going to say, well, where's the artist?
So basically, I have to just come and be the CEO.
Okay.
My
You had to be
artist-
all in the camera, all in the video.
My artist, I'm the producer, so I really played a background role,
Right,
but my
I got
artist
you.
wasn't able to make it, and I couldn't let the opportunity just
Okay.
slide past us.
Right. No, I had to put that out there because so there's transparency. 'Cause
Yeah,
a lot of
most
people,
definitely.
you know, they want to see the artist, but now that you explained that, they know.
Yeah.
You know, because they'll eat me up in the comments about that.
facts.
So now y'all know why the artist is not here. Yeah. He's here. He's repping the label. He's running the man. He's one man. He's just this is the foundation right here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what's the music scene like in Little Rock?
So right now, I feel like Arkansas as a whole, let's talk about the state. Because I feel like Little Rock haven't got his actual chance.
Okay.
But I feel like Arkansas as a whole is getting on the radars of these labels.
Right.
These A&Rs, like they know about it, but nobody really made the uts to go and get somebody out of there.
Right.
Notably, Bankroll Freddie was the last artist that signed a major deal.
I heard that. Bankroll Freddie.
Bankroll Freddie.
Bankroll Freddie. I
But
heard, yeah.
even him, he from West Helena. That's like 10 minutes away from Memphis versus
I
Little
got you.
Rock is the capital.
Right.
So it's like that's the heart of Arkansas.
Heart of
And
Arkansas.
I feel like that's what I'm bringing. I'm finna show the world the sound, the history behind it, and
Right.
everything.
So real quick, does Arkansas have a sound? Is there an Arkansas sound? Like he's from Arkansas. Is that a such thing?
So let me do this. I'm resetting the market. About 4 years ago, I dropped a song called Chanel 101. It did like 10 million on World Star by Rich Rose. You can look it up.
Okay.
It was more of a Midwest vibe.
Okay.
You know, like Detroit, like drill type sound.
Right.
From there, everybody that has started producing, has started being rappers, have ran with that sound.
Okay.
So they're trying to stamp that as the sound, but you can't stamp somebody else's sound as yours. That's where I come in and reset the market.
Right. Okay.
Why I'm saying the return of the trap, because like old school Gucci, like 08 slump music that you like is like it sounds good in the club, it sounds good in the car. I feel like nobody production really hit like that no more.
Right. Okay. Now speaking of production, are you a one man band, so to speak? Do you produce for all the artists, or there's outside producers?
I produce for all the artists.
So all this music,
all the
you
music.
single handedly. So you're Dr. Dre basically of Arkansas.
Basically.
Okay, I'm not mad at that. That's a lot of work, bro.
Yeah,
Putting
it
it like
is.
that reminds me of like a Premier or someone. He did all the gangster albums out plus outside production. So
Yeah.
that's a lot of That's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is.
It ain't too many people that can produce whole albums anymore. And artists don't even go to one producer anymore. It's like multiple producers.
Because I feel like
albums.
the reason being is they lock into a sound. Most producers have a sound that they stick to.
Right.
But with me, I do pop, country, trap, drill.
Right.
It's like it's not one artist that really walk in the building and I say like, I ain't got to be for him. Right.
Okay. So if someone want to get in contact with you for beats, be a part of your situation, your label, they want to send you music, how can they do that?
You can hit me up, Instagram. I'm always watching my page, watching my DMs. It's at StupidEdBoy, StupidEdBoy.
Right.
StupidEdBoy with an I.
Right.
You hit me up. I'm always responsive. I'll always get right back to you, and we can just go from there.
Right.
But I'm like, I got here by building with the artists that you didn't know. Like I said, Rich Rose, we did 10 million. Nobody knew him at the time that I did that. When everybody, like producer-wise, they focus on, I got to get the Drake.
You got to get the Drake. Right.
I got to get the Lil
That's
Baby.
one of his favorite artists, man. He always told me.
So
everybody always mention the Drake wonder, right? Every time, like, what
bro,
the fuck?
cause like I'm telling you, I'm in the
like
underground
Drake,
scene.
damn.
That's what everybody think. Like if I can get my song to Drake, I'm gonna blow up overnight.
And they really think that? That's not how shit works.
It's not, and that's why I'm here though, cause I outwork them.
That should tell them, look at Toronto. Ain't a million people coming out of Toronto.
Exactly.
So if Toronto ain't popping, what makes you think? Yeah, but that's another story. So listen, before we get out of here, man, is there anything you want to speak on, chop it up about before we go?
In all honesty, I just want to say this: the scene in Arkansas right now is moving kind of slow, but it's on the come up.
Right.
I feel like I was one of the pioneers of the songs and the music and the styles out there, and I feel like I'm finna prove it with this next run that I do with my artists.
I mean, you proving it. You sitting here next to me, man.
Most definitely.
I mean, I don't mess with no losers. He'll tell you that. No, this is a
definitely.
fact. I don't mess with no losers. He'll tell you that. So before you go, I like to do this with artists, your producers, same thing. Let's say you produce many records, right? So here, let's do a dream collaboration and song.
Okay.
If you could produce for any artist in the world, who would that be? Like, you're doing a beat, who are you putting on the song? You can put two artists on the song since you're a producer. You can put two artists, any genre, any era, but you're gonna produce it. Who would you put on these songs?
Okay, that'll be easy. Anthony Hamilton.
Damn, that threw me for a loop.
For the hook.
Okay.
You know, like I feel like that's really stepped on. Yeah.
I know he's dope.
Yeah,
he's soulful.
He's dope,
I get it.
But yeah,
I
feel
get
like
it.
he really slept on it.
Damn,
Right now,
damn.
that'll be a good move, like
Okay.
to bring him up. And to be real with you, I got an artist named Miliani. I'll put him on there.
Yo, I fucks with this dude, yo. He all about his team. I said anybody in the world, any artist, and he's sticking with his team. A lot of y'all can learn from that. Even I learned something from that. That's dope.
For sure.
That's
You
dope,
gotta
man.
always
So that's
put in
support.
a
Who's
position.
supporting you?
For
That's
sure.
what that is. We're gonna leave it on that note, man. So before we go, man, how can people get in contact with you if they choose to do so? Once again.
Okay, Instagram at StupidEdBoy. StupidEdBoy.
All right, so you know it's real, man. Little Rock, Arkansas. Tap in, man. Come to the platform. You know what it is. Shout out to Joe Black. Tap in with Joe Black. Ladies, if you need your rent paid, he got you. All right? I'm telling you. Hit him up. So that's what it is, man. I go by the name DJ Thoro. Let him know the name.
StupidEdBoy.
Exactly. Oh, before we go, what do you use to make beats? I'm curious.
Okay, so I'm a FL Studio, but I also use MPC, and I kind of like put them together. A lot of people don't do that.
What about Ableton?
Don't use Ableton.
You don't use Ableton?
No, sir.
My man is a piece with Ableton.
Yeah, no, sir.
Yeah.
I haven't got into Ableton, but like I
Okay.
started with FL. It was a crack version. Now I buy it. Salute.
Right, I heard some of your beats because that's why I'm like,
Yeah.
this shit is dope. But
Yeah.
you know, that's what it is, man.
Yeah.
Once again, man. Shout out Joe Black. Shout out Little Rock, man. I'll be out there soon. You know, we're gonna have like a This Is 50 comes to Little Rock, so we're gonna tap in with the
Yeah, for
artist,
sure.
man. That's what we're gonna do. All right, let them know the name again.
StupidEdBoy from Little Rock, Arkansas, producer.
Exactly, and like always, when you see us, one knee us. I mean, get on one knee, kiss the ring, and pay respects. We out.
10 men, 20 men, 30 men.